Hey guys, I'm back with you again, man. I hope y'all watch my other two videos on my introduction just to what I'm talking about, and then my other video is kind of like the first steps of what prostate cancer looked like for me when I got the news from my doctor. But on this one, I really want to sit down and talk about, I had my biopsy. Now I'm at the point where my I'm getting a PET scan. PET scan's no big deal. You go in there, they give you an injection, and then you kind of lay out in a chair. Where I went was very comfortable. I'm in Tennessee, Middle Tennessee. Just kind of lay there for an hour after they gave me the injection of the low dose radiation, and then they bring you in and put you in the PET scan machine, which in my opinion is really comfortable. I mean, I kind of like laying there and just kind of relaxing and close my eyes, and it's very noisy, but it was kind of cool to just lay there and just relax. And I think it was about an hour. Might have been in there for 30 minutes. I don't remember exactly how long, but it was more than a few minutes. But I did that, and really within a couple days, I got my results back. And man, when they gave me my results and they gave me the piece of paper, my prostate looked like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That thing was lit up with red. Not a huge ordeal, man. I mean, it was. I think the whole thing took an hour, hour and a half. But not. That's that least of your worries is the PET scan. Like I said in the other video, the biopsy is far. It's probably the worst of any of this stuff. But PET scan's done. Get my results back from PET scan, and I'm still in the mindset of, listen, I'm in my shop trying to work out, and some days I'm getting my motorcycle ready to go on a ride and listen to a little music, and man, I just get into a funk, and I would start thinking of my kids and the plans I have for life, and man, I'd start crying, get teared up, and again start thinking, this is a death sentence, and it's not a death sentence. I can't say it enough. But you got to go through those stages, right? And I think, I don't care how big of a man you are and how tough you are, when you get the news you have prostate cancer and you go through all these different steps, it weighs on you, and you're thinking about the things you want to do in life and what you may not get to do in life. So PET scan's done. I get that out of the way, get my results from the PET scan, and I am still just not in a good place, man. And this goes on for about 2 weeks where I'll go to work, I talk to my boss, I lose my shit there. I talk to some coworkers, and I'm on a small team of people. We're a senior team, and but we're close knit, man. And I was able to talk to them, and through them, they hooked me up with people that they know. One of the guys there hooked me up with a guy he knows that's going through it currently when I was going through it. And I'm going to share with you what he told me. I went and met him for lunch, and this guy is far worse off than I am today, and I was at that time. And I didn't realize he was still going through it. I thought he was in remission. But he's going through proton therapy. And we sat there eating lunch, and it was hard for me to talk about it. And it was hard for him to talk about it. But he said, where's your mind right now? And I said, man, I'm thinking, man, what if the doctor tells me I have 5 years to live? He said, then here's your prayer. And listen, this is big, because this changed my mindset at that moment. I left there with a different mindset than I did going into that lunch. He said, your prayer should be that in 5 years, if they give you 5 years, your prayer should be that they have technology that will get you another 5 years. And I was like, holy crap, this is not a death sentence. It really is not. I'm going to make it through this. So I get through that whole thing. PET scan's done. I leave. We're good to go as far as as good as you can be, I guess. Next steps, I go see a oncologist. And he's like, that guy was super nice, sat down with me. He was not trying to do radiation because that's what he does. He was trying to do what's best for me at my age and for my health. And he said, man, if I was you, I would go get surgery. Once you do radiation, you have toughened the prostate up so much in the area around it that it's really difficult for them to do surgery. Not that it can't be done, but it's extremely difficult. So I kind of took his word, and my urologist wanted me to get a second opinion. So I went to get a second opinion at Vanderbilt in Nashville. And that's where I ended up going for my surgery. But my urologist, 6 weeks before I could get surgery. I went to Vanderbilt and met with my surgeon there, world-renowned prostate surgeon, just amazing, amazing. And he sat down in front of me and he says to me and my wife, "Listen, I see a window of opportunity to get all the cancer out, save some nerves, and we can do this. I want to do it now." And I'm like, "Well, what do you mean now?" And he said, "I want to do it like next week." He moved his calendar around to get me in so we could get this done. That's the difference in going to just a surgeon or going to a great surgeon. And I'm not saying my original urologist wasn't good, but this doctor knew that I needed to get this done ASAP before it spread into other parts of my body. So I went with surgery. Week later, I was in the hospital getting surgery. And we'll get into that in my next video. But this one was really about those beginning stages and where I was as far as a PET scan. Don't worry about a PET scan, not a big deal. And don't worry, the biopsy, again, get put to sleep and you'll be fine with that. You kind of feel uncomfortable for the rest of the day when you get that done, but by the time you wake up in the morning, you're really good to go. Yeah, that's how that went, man. Still at this point in a funk, man, because you're still unknown. But that gentleman I sat down with, just by talking to friends and talking to people around me, the support from work, friends, and family was immense. And I even had another coworker reach out to me, and their father-in-law went through it, and was like, "Hey, man, I want to get you on the phone with him so he can talk you through it." 15 years. He had surgery 15 years ago. The man has no cancer. He's still living. He's doing great, man. He's like almost 80 years old, or I think he is 80 years old. So anyway, again, I'm going to leave you with this. Prostate cancer is not a death sentence. You can beat it. Keep a positive mindset, man. Hey, catch you on the next video. And that one, I'm going to kind of walk you through what it looked like for me getting ready for surgery and going in for that kind of stuff. So, hey, God bless you. Be safe. Share this video. Share this channel with whoever you think may need to watch it. And hey, we'll make it through this together. So don't get beat up by it. We got this.